Hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're listening to this. This is Miss Misfit Chapter 1, but I want to read a few disclaimers before we start. Firstly, the fanfiction follows all of the episodes in order, although there are some exceptions. The characters are aged up and are in high school instead of middle school, so if you're alright with that. Chapter 1. Do you have any idea what kind of disappointment you are? Ryan's mother started with her daily dose of nagging her daughter. The YLN family was not at all happy with their daughter studying at the end of the class of the infamous Cᴇʟᴜ Junior High, a prestigious private school renowned for being one of the top schools in all of Tokyo and has a high rate of successful students. But that wasn't all. This school has something called the E system, which serves as the lowest and worst class based on their academics, behavior as well as extracurricular activities. This is used as a driving point for the 95% of students to strive academically so that they don't end up as the 5%. Needless to say, Wine was a student of 3E, bullied and disrespected by other sections, just like the rest of her classmates. Right now, her mother was scolding her for not being able to score better and escape the E system. This happened every day when she was with her parents. She locked herself up in her bedroom as soon as she came home, tired of getting the same words from her parents. Did she study? Yes, she tried, but the only subjects that she were good at were the language papers. It's something that she was capable of doing since she spent a lot of time alone reading in her room. Reading storybooks and writing short stories on some online contest was what she did to escape from the hell she was stuck in. It wasn't the fact that her parents reminded her how much of a loser she was every day, but nowadays they started to nitpick on her appearance as well. Most of the times they compared Wyan with their relatives, or some friend's daughter. How she was gaining weight and wasn't even nearing the ideal figure she should have, since she didn't have the brains. It started with two big things that happened in the third year. 1 minute, it was fine. But then, out of nowhere, it turned into a crescent. About 70% of the moon, destroyed. It was all over the news, as soon as NASA confirmed. And the second thing was the new homeroom teacher of Class 3E. And these were exactly his words. So, I'm the one who blew up the moon. Next year I intend to do the same with the planet Earth. But never mind that now. I'm going to be your new teacher. Isn't that exciting? That was a strong first impression. Besides, he looked nothing like human, and had somewhat similar looks to that of a yellow octopus. There were 3 people standing alongside him. One of them was dressed professionally in a black business suit with a white shirt and a black tie. He had spiky black hair and eyebrows and piercing dark eyes. He cleared his throat and introduced himself.
I am Tadami Karasuma from the Ministry of Defense.
He started stuttering, being careful with his choice of words.
What I'm about to tell you is classified. Oh hell, I'll just come right out with it. I'm gonna need you to kill this thing for the sake of mankind.
Takuya asked a question that was running through everyone's mind. Excuse me? No offense. But is this a joke? Because if that's the alien who blew up the moon, then I am an earthen bread, thank you. The new teacher fussed like a child.
I am not in liberty to discuss the details. I'll just say he's telling the truth. His threat is all too real. As of this coming March, he will obliterate the Earth. Apart from you, the only people who know about this are world leaders. If a word of this leaks out to the public, we will have a widespread panic on our hands. He must be terminated soon and with extreme prejudice.
Karasuma took out a knife and attacked the teacher, which he easily avoided.
Which means you must become assassins. Now, you'll notice that he's incredibly fast, Mach 20 to be precise. You're looking at being so powerful that he can obliterate half the moon in seconds. A world he's allowed to live in is a world waiting to be destroyed, plain and simple.
He makes it sound so grim, doesn't he? Cheer up, I've graciously made your government an offer. Stop making fools of yourselves trying to kill me, I said, and let me teach Class 3E at this illustrious institution, the new teacher said.
We didn't have much of a choice. We have no idea what his motives are, but we agreed on the condition that none of you students will be harmed in any way. The advantage is twofold. On the one hand, we will know about his whereabouts, and on the other hand, he will be in close range to 30 people with the means enough to kill him. Everyone had a bunch of questions on their mind, but they got distracted hearing Karasma's words. Do the deed, and you'll get 10 billion. Kill him, and save the earth. He doesn't think you can do it. Use that. Green stripes indicate he's feeling superior. We have some experience with it.
Truth be told, I'm not worried. The military couldn't kill me. Why would anyone assume students could? The teacher said. The weapons you'll be provided are harmless to human, but extremely fatal to him. And it goes without saying, it should be kept between us. The clock is ticking. After a few days of trying to attack the new teacher, the class decided to call him Koro Sensei, since he was almost unkillable. Karasuma joined the teacher physical education in order to train the students and sharpen their moves.
This isn't recess, kids. From now on, gym class will be about the basics. Stabbing, correct use of firearm, and everything you need to succeed. All right, that ought to do it for today,
Karasuma said and ended the class. The bell rang and the students were going back to their class.
We've got a quiz in 6th period.
Tomohito sighed. I don't even have the energy to use my brain now. Not that it's gonna change much. Wyan whined.
Right? They should just let us go home after gym.
As soon as they reached the staircase, a figure loomed over them.
Nagisa, sup? It's been a while.
A guy with red hair, standing on the top of the staircase with a sly smile on his face.
Karma, you're back?
And that was the first time Wyan laid eyes on him. She knew judging someone off the basis of their appearance is something that an assassin should avoid, but she couldn't help but feel that he was not supposed to be here. He was smart, witty, but dangerous. Sure, he was smiling, but she could feel the mockery behind the smile. Not the kind of mockery they had faced from other classes. It was more like amusement. Amusement, that was what best described his smile. Hello, hello. This was Chapter 1 of Miss Misfit by the Bond Girl on AO3. I'm probably going to post the Asano one tomorrow. But the thing is, these chapters are a lot shorter than the Asano one, so I'll probably get them out a lot faster. Yeah, anyways, please take my words with a grain of salt. I'm trying. Have an amazing afternoon, have an amazing morning, have an amazing evening, whenever you're listening to this, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye, everyone.